What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream. We're back here on Fishing North Atlantic. We're doing snow crab fishing. We're right here where we left off, minus a few hours worth of work. I got all the pots laid back down since yesterday, last stream, and let them soak for a bit. I dropped all of them, all 126, and now we're working on picking up all 126. You can kind of see where we're at now. These pots, I was like, it's weird that these are, it is actually weird that those are, never mind. So the reason why these yellow ones are here is because I was still going up this way and we were getting low numbers, so I swung around here and dropped our last up to 126 here. But right now that's kind of confusing, sort of, the way I laid those out to even swing back around and pick them up. But once we finish here, we have to go back around and then catch number 73 right here, continue on this way. You can see like 84 is not quite turned blue yet. They're just going to be turning blue as we go. I started hauling down here, number one, and it was not quite blue yet. The first few I pulled were actually green. Numbers the whole time still have actually been kind of hit or miss. We do have 130,000 pounds on board already, and also our new quota. Remember, we bought not more quota, but our storage. Our storage right now is 1.3 million pounds after buying that last bit. What's up, Redneck? Double Redneck. Paramedic, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Glad you guys can make it. Redneck, I know you got to go to work in a bit. Going to work is good for you. Keeps you out of trouble. Yeah, I'm just like have these guys stack the pots again. Also, something else I was kind of noticing too, which it might be a good thing to try to switch up, is it's like how I'm laying the pots, right? So as we go back and forth down these strings, the elevation's kind of going up and down, right? On the seafloor, we're going like deeper right now. What direction we're heading, getting shallower. So I feel like the crabs sit like on a shelf, it goes up like a shelf, and I think that's the reason why it doesn't show it so much on the sonar. But I have a feeling if we change directions from like each string we're laying on is a certain like depth, I think like the crab might be sitting up on a shelf, so like we're kind of missing some as we go up, sort of thing. That's kind of how it feels like over here. So my theory is if I change direction, instead of running the strings this direction, if we start running the strings like this way, almost like the stair step goes down here. So I was thinking about maybe switching direction and start laying the pots this way, and to see if we can't find like the sweet spot even better going that direction. I knew what you meant, Paramedic. How you doing, buddy? So yeah, we're a good way through picking up these pots, but since we have full fuel, full bait, full everything, and our capacity is outrageous, I think we could probably hold the crab. I couldn't find anything in game, right? But I just did some research on how long you could keep crab on a boat, and in real life, and like in the real world, you could keep crab up to 2 days, up to 48 hours before you start seeing signs of them dying. It all depends on how big your boat is as well, and how efficient everything is down below. It depends on a lot of stuff, but they said you don't want to have them in there more than 2 days. But I know like when they're out crab fishing, like on Deadliest Catch, aren't they out there for like weeks? As long as you keep the stuff like pumping really good. I just got to keep an eye on how long they've been in there. So far we're just picking them up now, so they have plenty of time. Yeah, so my idea is just to pick up all the gear. We're going to try to lay them the other direction, and like you can see that we have there's lots of crab down there. But as I was laying them out this last time, I was running like this so I can really see where they're at. You know, we were dropping strings no matter what. I was on autopilot, setting all the gear, but I was watching in 100 meters, so I kind of knew like right where they were. I was trying to find like the best spot. Like right here is good. Like, you know, we got 5 across the bottom. You know, it's pretty good numbers right here. We should be doing okay. That last pot was 2,800. But I did notice we were getting some pretty good numbers getting up here in the shallower stuff up here. So I wouldn't mind like laying strings here and then going like back and forth this way as we lay it back down. I think they're just pushing up into this way. You know, we got some okay numbers back here. We'll see actually as we go back here again how it's looking, but I feel like they're kind of pushing a little west, a little northwest direction there. But yeah, I figure just like push through it. We'll pick up all the pots every time. I tried to drop like half and half, but you know, dropping that many, it wasn't really doing a whole lot. And then we had to wait, and then we had to like worry about waiting for the next one. I feel like if we do it like that, it's like a non-stop grind the whole time on not like that many pots. Or this way we can like work hard, pick up all the gear. You know, I'll probably rotate some people around and see how they're doing anyways. They're still doing okay. I'm gonna swap these two around here though. Trying to build up the endurance on everybody. I think that's what like the plan will be. If it starts like getting where people get tired, I just gotta like rotate people. It's a good reason to have like extra crew. That way you can keep working, but you know, don't overwork your crew too much. But my main crew is solid. They're pretty good. Pitter patter, what's up, buddy? Glad you can make it before you had to go to work there. We'll be back on Farm Sim. I'm thinking about doing some digging still, so I know you're gonna want to be there for that. That's probably your favorite, right? Is that your favorite thing that I do? My favorite thing that I do is what we did last night. Oh no, Kansas boy, what's up, buddy? Brother from another. What's up, buddy? Just for like 15 minutes? Are you talking about how long you stay? Hey, no worries, buddy. Oh, we got just what, 2 more here on this end? Yeah, we gotta flip around and start grabbing those. Yeah, the way I laid those is kind of weird. What I meant to do is like maybe start in here with 121 and kind of lay them up in here so they work. But I kind of went down here and crossed over. It wouldn't let me even lay the pot like 125. It wouldn't let me lay it here, find a way all the way until here because we were far enough away. I feel like they're kind of getting up in this area too, right in here. Some of my strings I should have laid a little bit closer, but yeah, we'll relay them. We'll start like maybe up in here, and we'll start working our way back down as we come back around. Digging? He said I'm coming home right after work, maybe getting off a little early too. Oh, don't do that. Get that money. Better stay a little extra. If I'm digging, you know, I'm digging for a couple hours. You're not going to miss a lot. Come to the rest of the stream and then rewatch it again after, so you can watch the beginning. Let's see, our numbers up here aren't too much. Let's see what we're getting. The last one was only 1,000 pounds, but we're at 100 meters, you know. Let's look at it. Maybe there's 3 right there at 100, but we do have some pretty good numbers right underneath us right now. Like directly under us right now is pretty good. 2,000 pounds. It's not, you know, it's not too crazy. Yeah, I noticed that he was still streaming when I got done. Cause I jumped off YouTube for a while. I jumped off everything after I got done last night for a bit. And then when I got back on and started playing this, I noticed that he was still on. I jumped on there, was watching him for a little bit, but I was just like, dang. Like they fell asleep on the thing. The stream just stayed going and he was sleeping. Now Spartan goes hard though. He's been doing it for a long time. He has that endurance, you know, for just being able to stream for that long if he really wants to. It's all like if he's having fun and doing it, you know, and everything's going good. Look at, there's some decent crab right underneath us right now. Only thing that sucks about this boat is the turning. Because to make like a sharper turn, I'm like right now I'm backing up to make this turn. I should be able to. Just thinking about which way I should thrust her over. Like I'm pushing the nose over the boat right now. Hey, you put in work? Yeah, that's good. I was watching this guy. I started watching him like, you know, maybe a couple weeks ago or something. He goes by Tugboat Willie. He like operates tugboat like out in New York. Pretty tight actually. That'd be a pretty sick job. His boat is tight too. Like the wheelhouse is like, it's definitely more functional than like this wheelhouse. This wheelhouse is just ridiculous on how much like space that does nothing up here. Some boats are like that though. Some wheelhouses are just like, I wouldn't say useless, but like they have so much open space you could play freaking soccer up there, you know? Football. So yeah, we gotta sneak in here, and it's dark out too. I gotta see if we could find this 73. Should be like right in front of us right now. Where are those buoys? I'm not seeing them. We slow down a bit. Slow down way a bit. Why am I not seeing them out there? Oh, I see some blinking. I'm just surprised I can't see those buoys though. Let me thrust her over a bit here. Where you at? It's just because there's like, you know, I'm gonna thrust her way over here like this, and they'll put us on our line a lot better, anyways. Yeah, so I'm just way off of the mark. That's all. Just gonna kick way over. That's what the thrusters are good for, because right now we actually are moving to the left to the port side. Yeah, especially if you're playing with someone, it adds fun, so it makes it easier to go hard like that. Oh, definitely. And why am I? Oh, I'm seeing. There's a buoy right in front of me. See it right there? I gotta miss it. Well, I can kick over him. So that's 73 right there. I couldn't even see it until I got right up on it. So that means we just gotta aim a little bit over, and that next spot should be like, oh, I think I see it blinking. I feel like some of the markers on the map aren't like super accurate. I'm just surprised I can't see the thing of my spotlight. Is my spotlight on? Yeah, it is. Because usually when I'm lighting them up, I just hauled a bunch of gear in. Surprised I can't see these. It's freaking dark out. It is almost morning time. The sun's gonna be coming up really soon. So you know, it's always the darkest right before the dawn, right? I think we're gonna be running it over. I can't even see it. Where the heck is this thing? Now we're about to pass it. I can't even see it. That's crazy, huh? It's right there somewhere. Yeah, it's such a trip. Alright, now I'm gonna haul right at it. I should just aim my freaking light at it, right? Because that 125 is right here. I see it blinking and everything right here. I'm just gonna thrust her way back over. Oh no, I see it. Look, there's my light shining right at it now. That's a trip. I couldn't even see it before. Now I can see it right there. And now I can't see it. Yeah, now I can see it blinking, but before I couldn't see nothing. Now I can see. Now I can see the one up here in front. I couldn't see. Oh, like where were they? I have my light on there, Corp. Or sorry. So I said. So I was saying what's up to Corp, and I was reading your other one. Yeah, I'm catching dinner. What's up, Corp? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, my floodlight's on. I'm gonna readjust it in a second though after I pick up this next pot, because it is freaking dark. But what time is it? It's 6:30 in the morning, so the light is gonna be coming up really soon. Yeah, let me I just killed the engine real quick. Adjust my searchlight. That's all I really should be doing, right? So you can see that one is like right in front of me there. That's where I need to be aiming, right? But I like to be able to see them when they're out, you know? But I guess it is good to have it kind of aimed at that one. See if I could just aim it up a little higher. What I want to be able to do is see like the next pot too. Let me just try that for a sec right there. But if I can't see like the next pot, then it's kind of stupid. See, that's the real test is when you're out here like this, and you set the searchlight up to see your next pot. So let's see, kind of centered here. I usually like pan around until I can see them. They should be. That's hard to aim this thing too, huh? It's all the way down is like that. Yeah, it's all the way forward. It's just so dark out here. It's a trip. Oh, let's not go that fast though. I can see it out here. It's just in front. Am I on it? No, I can't see it. I'm just gonna skip into skip like an hour of time, I think. But I can't see nothing out here. See, now it's on the other side of the boat over there. I can't see nothing. This boat like really doesn't have, like, for as big as it is, it really doesn't have like the best visibility either. It's crazy. I was doing good. I was hauling a bunch of gear. I had that set up pretty good there and messed that up. Alright, let's go grab this sucker. Oh yeah, it would help if I was out of that menu. I'm like, why am I still backing up? Now I gotta fix this again. I wish those controls were separate from throttle and stuff, you know? Yeah, let's just try that. Wasting too much time here. You're heading to work. Have a good day at work there, buddy. I can't fucking see them. Now I can. There. Now can we get back to business? That kind of aims at them a little bit better now. It was only 700 pounds. We are kind of on this top end though. That whole spot getting back on that line was tricky anyways too, because that way it was kind of crossed over. It's kind of a stupid little setup that I did there. Won't be doing that again, but look how many are down there below us right now. That's actually a lot for being at 100 meters. Yeah, so we're running like just below half power. Project Zomboid B-42. Is that a airplane game? Hope you're feeling better today, Corp. So yeah, now when we're like this, all I gotta do is use the thrusters and keep us on this line here, which works out pretty good. And this speed, they seem to be able to get their gear sorting and stuff at a good pace, you know, without missing pots. And we do have 174,000 pounds on board already. It's pretty good. But I want to see like how much we could actually get on here, you know. Take a real big load in, you know. She likes a huge load, right? Give her the load of her life. You doing great? Oh, that's awesome to hear, buddy. Well, hopefully the rest of your day goes the same, huh? We got 9 people here watching. What's up, everybody? Let's zoom out here and see. See, that's 1,000. Pretty good numbers up through here. But yeah, we're gonna switch the way we're laying these strings. We're gonna start laying in this direction instead of this direction. Going the long way though is nice because once you're lined up, you can just pick up a bunch without stopping, you know. Crew is still doing pretty good. I'll keep an eye on my main guy. He seems like he's getting a little bit tired up there on the crane. Once he gets even more tired, I'll put my other guy in for a bit, give him a break, and then swap him back in and give my other guy a break like that. And I rotate those guys around. They keep going for a long time. My main guy on the crane though, he can go for a long time. He's probably tired because he's been working the longest out of everybody. Pretty tight numbers, son. Yeah, not bad, not bad. That's at 1,000 though, zoomed out. Yeah, we just got 2,000 off of that last pot. But yeah, we have 181,000 on board. You guys see the new capacity after I got that over at the dock last time. I paid for the higher storage because I thought I already did, but it seemed like a low storage. So I got that one. It was like, what was it, 150,000 extra, and now our capacity on our boat is 1.3 million. Yeah, 1,322,775 pounds we can store. So we're probably, before we go back in again, and we have so much fuel. We came all the way out here. It takes what, 10 hours or something to get out here. I already laid all the gear, and now we're halfway through picking up, or more than halfway through picking up the gear again, and our fuel gauge hasn't even moved. So this boat could go for a long time. Yeah, like right through here's pretty. Those are Pretty good numbers here. Zoom in to 100 again. Yeah, five across the bottom. Like those pretty good. 5 schools, like directly under the boat. But only 508 pounds in that one. I'm trying to find that, like that last one we did had 11,000. That's a lot. When I first started, when I first started hauling, it was like when I first started going like nice blue color. I did a couple that were like 7,000, 8,000, which are pretty good. But yeah, we've been like just like hit or miss. That's why I want to lay the strings a different way. We might just find a nice run that's just like right on the numbers, you know, instead of like one being good, the next one not being good. That's why I feel like they're kind of sitting like on like a shelf, like steps, you know. It doesn't show it that much on the sonar, but I just feel like that because just the way the numbers go, like some, then none, then some, then none, you know, because that one was 3,600 there. And right where I was finding like a really good sweet spot across the rows was like right through this area. So like when we were going over, it was like, oh, those are good numbers. Oh, we're off the numbers. And then like, oh, those are good numbers. Then we're like off the numbers. I feel like right in here, if we lay a bunch of our gear going this way, I think we might be hitting some pretty good numbers. But it's like not that good here, not that good here, but like right here's good. Like all the way down through here has been pretty good. Just an experiment. Since we're gonna be here a while, might as well try and really figure out where they're at. Like right here is pretty good, like 88 right through this little area. So I think like right or left of the boat, you know, going that direction is probably where they're sitting, you know. And why are you guys? Oh, do you guys get it? Oh, you guys did. Lucky. I killed the engine for that one. I thought they were gonna miss it. Almost 4,000 pounds there on that one. What was our last haul that we took in? What was it like? 300,000 pounds. I forget what we took in last time. You guys gonna get that buoy? Oh, just barely. I'll bump the speed down just a little bit since I feel like they're taking their time. But that was 28. So we're averaging about 3,000 right through here, which is like really ideal is what we want. If each one could like get 3,000 plus, you know, we would crush them. Grab that buoy. Seriously, guys? And that wasn't even a lot of freaking crab. Unless there's a bunch of smalls, but now we're like wasting time going backwards. Sun's coming up too. At least we gotta do all the rest of this and drop in the gear again in the daytime, huh? Because that's what I did. It ended up being daytime because we were in the night still. Came back out here, still nighttime. I started setting the gear in the dark, and then it ended up being daytime on the end of the set, and then we skipped time to wait for the, you know, I think we waited 6 hours or something like that. It took 11 hours to get the gear all set. 11 hours in game. That one right there was 7,600 pounds. That was a really nice one. 7,600 is awesome numbers. And then we got 462 on that one. That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta find like right where they're at. I feel like there's just like rows of them, and we're going over the rows. We're not going down the row of them, you know. That's kind of how it feels to me. So we're gonna switch that up. I had a couple feelings too on doing lobsters, and that all ended up paying off right. Just because like I felt like just like the way if you catch enough times going back and forth, you kind of feel like, oh, they're not in this spot, but it's weird because they were in this same spot on the other side and the other side, so you know they're kind of going the other direction. But I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's worse. Yeah, at least it's daylight now, right? I can see the pots way up there. The one pot that's there left. Oh, grab it, guys. There you go. That was 3,400 pounds. So that's pretty good too. This boat is a beast though. Just kind of just chugs right through everything. We're supposed to get some pretty decent weather in the next couple days. Isaac leveled up again. That's what's up. And that was 3,500 pounds. So we have some pretty good numbers over here. What I'm gonna do though is go like here, here, and here. Get us lined back up. That's usually what I do. So now we're kind of on the stuff here a little bit already. Man, it's crazy how like foggy it looks though, right? It's so foggy. It's kind of a cool look, really. All right, let's get after it. Gotta keep an eye on the crew too, make sure they're not gonna get too tired. Zoom out to 1,000, see where we're at here. It shows there's some in there that got picked up, but I'm not sure what's all in there. Yeah, we're at 211,000 pounds on board already too. I'll have to check that out, Corp. Got all the seagulls out here, is that a good sign? We've seen a whale now, right? I haven't seen any sharks or any dolphins here. The other spot we were fishing at for lobsters, man, there's some pretty scary sharks over in that area. Like ones that would definitely eat you in one bite if you fell in the water. You love being retired at times. I'm sure it has its perks, right? Yeah, we're supposed to be getting some decent weather. Get this pot right here and I'll check. We're supposed to be getting some decent weather tomorrow, I think. Oh no, Wednesday, 22 knots. Blowing pretty good, not cold or anything though. 56 degrees. So like weather-wise, it's not bad, just windy. Maybe we'll get some choppier waters. But it's still not a lot, because even like Thursday, 18, that's not bad. A little colder that day too. But it's still not that cold. Yeah, I got cold last night. Yeah, I did. I think it got a little bit colder out by you though. Over here it was like cold, but it wasn't too nasty or nothing. It's when it has that weather too, you know, where it's like cold and crappy. Like just cold is, I could deal with that. Now we're getting back into some better numbers here. That's all the way back into here. So I really think like right in this area here, but they are moving up in here. We are going to start dropping some strings here just to kind of test this upper grounds, and then we'll just keep dropping strings back and forth in here. So we are like on our last run of picking up the gear again. Whiskey Creek, what's up, buddy? Glad you're able to make it. I know you enjoy these streams. That last one was 4,500 pounds. That was a pretty good one. We have 219,000 pounds on board now. Yeah, it's crazy that we can still hold over 1 million pounds. We can still catch over 1 million before we have to go in. That'd be a payday for sure, huh? Kind of bright and sunny outside right now. I should be out there walking. That's probably what I'm gonna do after this stream, is go on a nice walk. It's one of my favorite things to do these days. Especially like right in my neighborhood, I walk down and there's like Willamette. You could go and pretty much like look over like downtown from over there. And like if you want to go on a decent walk, you walk all the way down Willamette to like the university, and then you cut down and back around. There's a bunch of little parks you can stop by. But that's a nice walk. A lot of people jog. I feel like I need to jog going along there because like everybody's jogging. That's so funny too, because there was an area in Central Park when I was in New York, right? There's like areas where you go where everybody's riding a bike. And you feel weird if you're not riding a bike. There's other roads you go down where everybody's jogging, and you feel weird if you're not jogging too. Like that was one of the roads that I came down. It was one of the better ways back through the park that I was trying to head to. So I said, screw it. I was on the side. I wasn't anybody's way. Nobody said anything about it. But every single person was jogging. Like it wasn't a marathon. It was just people in the park running. Other areas were like that. It was like very specific. Like what everybody was doing was all in that same areas. The trip. I think you can tell that it's everybody like that lives there. They're not people that are visiting that are jogging. Everybody, you could tell everybody there was like minimal stuff with them, just there to run in the park. Which would be cool if I lived there too. I would definitely be doing stuff like that. Central Park is like the best spot. Commanders versus Eagles game live now. It's too bad. OT's live. OT's live now. Got 10 people here watching. OT, what is the displacement of your boat? A lot. She's a big boat. She displaces enough to float, right? I'm not sure if does it tell me those specs? I know it's a big ship. It's funny too because I was watching a video last night that was talking about like tugboats, or they call them support ships, like ocean support ships, and they're a very similar type of shape of these, and they're like some of the most like beefiest ships they have like in the whole world. They're like all over. There's a lot of really big ones like out in Norway and stuff, but it's kind of cool because they're like very, very stable in some of the roughest conditions. And what it does in like the front part of the boat, like up here in the front, it's like they're tall, like in the front part is really tall. But what it does, let me grab this pot real quick. What it does is like there's like a pumping system that pumps water up and down the sides of the boat, inside the hull of the boat, that like balances the boat out. So when the waves try to make the boat lean, what it does is like it counterweights itself and like offsets everything by a pumping system that pumps water into the boat back and forth. It's a trip, but it keeps it very stable. I thought that was pretty neat. Like this boat is pretty stable too. That looks like about 800 tons. Oh yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, like this whole boat is like it's a massive boat. It really is. It's not a little boat by any means. It's a big sucker. About $30 million worth of boat right here. More than that, right? Because of all the bells and whistles on it too. Extra storage. I think crab season still goes for quite a while. If we keep going, we get like all of our stuff paid for. Boat is paid for, and then we have enough money in the bank to buy another boat. I might even just jump into a different season. Cause like I wonder. Let's see. I can go in here right now, right? Wiki. Fish types, right? Fish season. What is it? Let's see. Tuna is June. Let's see. What's our date right now? November 16th. So we're not even in like the rough weather. I heard like December, January time gets rough. Your hold for crabs is 677 tons. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. Is that what it is? Is that 1.3 divided by 2? Is that what that is? Oh yeah. So yeah, it's November 16th right now. If I did want to switch to a different fishing season, let's see what we got. November. Oh, it starts. What starts? Oh, lobster starts right now. Oh. Okay. So if we wanted to get back into catching lobsters, we could. That'd be an easy one to get back into because I'll just buy. We don't have that Knott's Guilty anymore. But I tell you what, grabbing all that gear and grabbing my main crew and heading back out like wouldn't be a terrible thing. What else starts? That we started that only in November. We've only been doing crabbing in this month only. Man, we've made millions of dollars already doing this. Like, why do we want to stop? Let's see. Pollock and redfish is always in. Haddock is in most of the year. What starts in December? Cod. I mean, cod fishing doesn't sound too bad. It's only, 4 months of the year. But we'll see. We'll keep on going with this for now. But we could get like whatever. Oops. Let's see, cod. Pacific cod are smaller than Atlantic cod. Well, good thing we're getting the Atlantic cod then, huh? I'll have to look into that. Catching some cod would be kind of fun. Oh, dang, I've been passing. I thought we were... Wow, that's sucky. Well, let me throw this, let's grab this pot here. And then I'm just gonna be working backwards, because I thought when we were in that menu, it's like, pause the game. Apparently not, we missed 2 pots. At least we're almost done picking up our gear, kind of set us back a little bit in time. And make sure I'm back on the gear. That's right, I'll just like full speed forward again, get us back on. 3,800 pounds, it's not bad. There's some pretty good numbers through here actually. Again, like right in the middle of the pack here, right in this area. So we'll go from like here, we'll like set all the pots back in that area. Make sure I thrust her over the right direction. See, that displaces a lot of water, right? If the hold is 677 tons and the boat is 800 tons, it's a lot, right? I wonder if to see how the boat is sitting here now. I wonder if when we're more full of crab, if the boat actually sits lower in the water too. right? Because right now it's so buoyant, it's like up above that part. All right, let's get back on our gear. That didn't set us back too far in time. Now, I really love the foggy look. The foggy look is cool. Up here you can't. The wheel. I don't like the wheelhouse that much. It's cool. It's really fancy. It's really big, but the visibility out of the front of this thing is garbage to me. Whiskey saying hi to you guys. Glad you guys are all able to come hang out. Hopefully you guys can make it tonight. I think we'll be doing probably some digging on 22. I know Redneck keeps on bugging me about that. Not bugging me, but he keeps mentioning it. And it's fun, until we get that on 25. But I really want to get back on the tree farm soon. We haven't done tree farming for a long time, so there's a lot of wood productions and stuff we have to deal with on there, and just like harvesting more gear or harvesting more trees and planting more trees and doing all that stuff still on there. I sure hope that boat doesn't get right in my way here. Speaking of lobster boat, it's the Knott's Guilty right there. I just hope he stays out of my way. Looks like he's going to, which is good. Smart move there, buddy. OT, don't forget the weight of the water in the holds as well. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting part to kind of factor in. It's like that's kind of a weird one because it wouldn't be like a full weight of the water, right? But it would be less buoyancy, right? If you have water in your boat, you wouldn't be able to be as buoyant if you have that in there. So it is kind of the weight of it, but it's more like it just like sinking itself a little bit, right? That's kind of a weird one to think about. I'll see if I can fit it in my busy schedule. Yeah, that was number 113 pot we're picking up right now. It's a lot. We are picking up quite a bit of gear. And at least we get to set the gear in the daytime as well. It's gonna be good. Yeah, we do have 251,000 pounds on board now. Come on, grab that pot, guys. There you go. That was 5,600 pounds there. That was a good one. So now we have 257,000 pounds on board. Even last time too, I was seeing some pretty good numbers up here on the shallower stuff because I was kind of thinking maybe that some of the bigger crab were up here. That was only 2,100 pounds there. Thrust your way over. Yeah, this will be. Oh no, I forgot we have 126. But we have to get these last ones to kind of flip around and grab the last ones that are off to our port side there. But some of these I really wanted to check out because like it's pretty good numbers below. But it's like different. It's like, oh, your numbers are good, but it's just a bunch of small ones, right? That's kind of how it was with the lobsters. And then I was seeing some that numbers were okay, but then our yield was really high because all the keepers that were in there. So I'm thinking maybe if we find the front of the pack, we'll really know where like the big leaders of the pack are, you know? It was 2,200 there. Hey, what's up, Spartan? How you doing? Hey, man, this guy's got crabs over here. Gonna need to get him out of here. Good thing I'm way out in the middle of the ocean, right? My crabs won't bother you way out here. How's Spartan, dude? You guys were going for a long time yesterday. I stopped by, I was watching for a while, and definitely smashed that like button, but you guys were going all day. We got 13 people here watching. What's up, everybody? That's bright sun shining in here. Let's see if I can change my camera here just a bit real quick. That way it's not so bright in my background. Yeah, I appreciate you guys all coming and hanging out today. 8 hours and 45 minutes. That's a long one. I guess I streamed for like, what, 5 hours yesterday? Because I did like this stream yesterday and then I did my regular stream. That one right there was 5,300 pounds. That was a pretty good pot. Really, these last couple here are really gonna like kind of determine this far end. You see on the sonar, it's like our numbers are kind of dying off. Medic was caught holding shift. Yeah, sounds fun, Spartan. I'm glad you guys had a good time and you guys went forever. It's like even Unknown Kansas boy said, if you're, you're playing with someone and having fun like that, then it makes it that much easier to go for a long time, you know. Let's see, I'm gonna kick out here, something like that. Nope, not that. I think I have to wait for them to finish. Anyways, come on. Gotta finish sorting this one. Come on, what are you guys waiting for? Get sorting. This boat is freaking huge, right? Like, they're spoiled. They got nice, like, almost fully covered area they work in. Except for a dude up here, up in the crane. He should have a little cover over him, too. 3,400 pounds. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do this, and we'll pick up the last ones. That's not all as foggy anymore. Let's thrust her over a bit, get us lined up. All right. Then while we get into position, these guys can have like a break and whatnot, you know? Yeah, we have 275,000 pounds on board now. We're doing pretty good. So with these last ones, it'd be nice to get close to 300,000, but we'll see how it goes, right? Sure, we're at the right speed. Yeah, nice weather though. Be picking these up right now. Yeah, earlier I was getting kind of pissed off because I couldn't see the pots. It was so damn dark. Right before the dawn, it was the darkest, huh? Who'd imagine? I couldn't see nothing. Not gonna get to 300,000 with 895 pounds. Oh yeah, we'll work together and figure all that stuff out. We definitely have to I don't think we can do it so soon though. We're still kind of far out to start booking that stuff yet. Especially on flights, I couldn't even find the dates yet, you know, because we're so far out still. But like looking at that stuff, like, you know, give us like kind of a price, you know, that we gotta be aiming for, you know, saving for type of thing. Wow, that last pot that we just pulled was 6,200 pounds. That's what I mean by them being kind of like on a shelf, you know, where it's like the one was 800 pounds, the next one was 6,200 pounds. Where it's like, we were just on them and then we were off them again, on them and off them again. Yeah, flights, we'll figure that out. Like really it's just about like picking your dates and, you know, they had some options there to choose from on that. Most of it was like, how much time do you want it to take to get there? There's a couple I saw that didn't have as much layover. I'd rather not hang out in the airport for 8 hours before catching the next long flight. That's where some of those flights were kind of on the longer side. I only have 2 more pots to pick up here. It looked like there's quite a few options for stay over there, you know, but as long as we're doing it like, you know, 6 months out, then I think we'll be fine. You see, your stream yesterday with Jess was fantastic. I'm glad you guys all had fun doing that. Yeah, I gotta go a lot further than you for a flight. Oh, definitely, but like, you know, then you'd still have to go to like JFK or something like that, and then fly from JFK to like Dublin, and then from there to Birmingham, or wherever that one is. But the place that Llama's set up at is like right by that airport, which makes that pretty easy. And there's a bunch of like hotels and stuff around, but traveling from there to like London is not like far out of the question either. It's our last pot. Cool. No fish were caught in that last one, seriously. See, this is kind of almost how I feel like a lot of the areas are around here, how it goes like this. There's a shelf, and then there's an area where it's like a gap. So see how it's like they're here, and then they're not here, and then they're here, and then they're not here. I feel like that whole area is kind of like that. But we got to get the other direction. So I hope we're not laying strings on this, but you know, I just want to lay strings right on top of where the crab actually are. But what we're going to do first, that was 3,200 pounds. So we are at 289,000 pounds now on board. We're doing pretty good there on that. Let's go send all the crew for a break. They're all looking pretty good. The new people are getting more tired, but my main people are pretty solid still. We're going to do that, and then we are going to probably go just up here and then probably turn this way. Let's see what time it is. It's 1:16 in the afternoon. I do want to give them a pretty fair little break here. And let's just go ahead. We're going to jump in here. We're going to just skip like a couple hours, give them a little break. Give them 2 hours. A little power nap, right? And I'm also going to jump in here and save really quick. I have 2 saves that I always do the same exact thing, but just in case something happens, there's a backup of the same thing. Yeah, resume. And they're all better rested. They're all up enough. All right, so we're gonna go. Really, like, not even all these guys has to be out here either. I can rotate some. But he's gonna bait and set. I'm just gonna throw him in repair. This guy could do this. She could cook like she always does. And you're on the crane. And these two are just gonna hang out and rotate. She how's her baiting and setting? Baiting and setting. She's a 7. She's not too bad. I might give him a little bit more rest and throw her actually in there. That way she can work on leveling up. And even this guy too, my other main dude, I might just throw him in there like that and have my 2 of my main guys get fully rested up here. So they're all ready to go. Oh, except for I want to get a pot on the thing there. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna set our run. We're gonna go all the way. We're gonna go more because we've been kind of fishing up in this area. I think we're not gonna be going this direction anymore over here on this end. So I'm gonna take some of these away. We're gonna start working down here more. We're gonna see if there's crab down here. I hope there is, but I think as of right now, we're just gonna haul right down through here. And then we're gonna start working our way back and forth here. So autopilot, we'll set that at 9 because that's been a pretty good speed. Make sure you don't hit this when you do that, because then you'll just go whoop, and go down here and you'll have to come back the other way. So autopilot's good. And we're all set up there. That should engage in a sec. Yeah, quite the boat. Yep, she's baiting and setting right now, or baiting the pot right now. I'm not sure what's up here. Let's go ahead and zoom in, see if we even see anything right here. Because usually if it says there's nothing down there, guess what? It's probably nothing down there. We are kind of far up in the corner, so maybe I'll start by, I don't know. If we start seeing something here in just a sec, we'll know. Let's just zoom back out. I don't want to set pots if there's nothing there. Oh, starting to see a crab there. So let's zoom back in a bit better. Here's one, which is one school of them, right? But if they are moving up this direction, some of these we are going to be hitting pretty good. So I might just start dropping some. If I see like another one coming up pretty soon, I'll start dropping. Still not looking too hot right through here yet. Oh yeah, no worries, Spartan. Do your thing, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Maybe I'll see you tonight, right? Yeah, tonight, my normal time, I'll be around. So if you're available, we're just gonna start dropping some of these through here and see what happens. But there's nothing down there right now. Let's see actually if I zoom out to Yeah, we're actually not looking too hot through here. But I have a feeling they're going to start working this way. I really do. Maybe I'll give some more distance between these. Yeah, we'll go a good distance between these pots. I'm also gonna crank this up to like 12. I'll get us a good distance between until we find them better, you know. These are more like prospect pots up here, I guess. Because having one crab, maybe that's just like the biggest one, right? That one area is just like has like the best crabs, just that one right there. We'll go ahead and throw another one here. Because if these could kind of get ahead of the school, you know, they're gonna sit here for, you know, 20 hours or whatever. So maybe those crabs are gonna be kind of moving up into here. We'll see. There's another one on my sonar now. Oh, another one. So going this way, there's gonna be more now that I kind of know where they're moving to. But look how uneven the ground is here. It's definitely not a flat bottom in this area. Yeah, I think like maybe like right in here, I'll drop another one. Yeah, as we get on the better numbers, we'll drop them a lot closer. It's kind of just like we'll prospect down this line, and then we'll cut back up and over and start doing a bunch down through here again. You can see we're starting to get some on the sonar there, which is good. Let's hope we start seeing some more right here. Yeah, take care, Spartan buddy. Still not seeing anything else through here, but we are going to set another pot right here. So hopefully they're just going to be working their way up into here. Here we are at 670, or, you know, about 660, 670 meters. Where we're seeing the bigger numbers, we're at like 1,400 meters, so we're only like half the depth of where a lot of them were sitting. But as we turn around and drop another like kind of prospect string or whatever, just like a little southeast of this string, we'll probably start seeing some more along that edge. But I have a strong feeling that they're going to start working their way up this way. Starting to get a lot deeper right through here too. Down to 1,000 meters. I'm gonna drop this last one here in just a sec, like right kind of at the, you can see on the little map there, kind of that little point coming out of there. Right here about. And then we're gonna go in here. And then we'll go here. Actually, just there and there. And we'll do that, and then we'll set this next run like up this way. And with this one, we're going to go slower back to 9. And just make sure that's re-engaged. And yeah, then we're just going to start setting right here again. We should start seeing some numbers right in here, though. We're just going to go up a little bit ahead here. We're going to start setting. But we should start seeing some decent, I wouldn't say like decent numbers, but we'll see some numbers through this little area up ahead. I'm sure, because we were seeing some kind of right in this area. So we should start seeing some, trying to get up in this area, you know. But we'll know here in just a few. Yeah, right through here is about 1,100 meters. So far, I'm seeing nothing. Once we get about to that, where that number 4 pot is just off to our port side there, I'm going to drop one starting there. Okay, like I said, a lot of these will just be like prospecting, sort of. Well, in that case, if I'm doing that again too, I would probably want to go back up to 12. Just so we can find them faster. I don't want the pot sitting there too long, you know? Because last time it took like about 11 hours to set all the gear. I don't want it to take, you know, more than 12 hours setting all these. So we're 1,000 meters deep. I'm just going to go ahead and start setting this one here. There's a crab on the sonar now too, a couple of them. I'm just hoping changing direction here and laying them different is going to pay off. Starting to see some more down there. There we go, starting to see a few more. Go ahead and drop that one there. Yeah, again, these are still kind of prospecting. I'm not sure what's all the way up here yet, but I was seeing some kind of getting up into here, so hopefully up in here too is a pretty good one still. But as we try to make our next pass down, we'll go back to our normal spacing apart, which is like, you know, at least one in between each one of these type of spacing. Numbers are starting to look better through here as well. A lot better actually. Let's zoom in a little bit here to see what we got. That 250 is looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and set one here. Yeah, we're on some okay numbers here. To really see it, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom all the way into 100. Yeah, look at that, that's pretty good for 100. I'm just gonna start setting these as soon as she's ready here. Well, at least the numbers there were good for a sec. We are zoomed all the way in. Look at 250. We could get like 500. We could see a little bit better what we got here. Yeah, so I'll just keep on setting as soon as she's ready. There's enough numbers down there to drop more gear onto. That's kind of why I wanted to check up this area, because I thought they were kind of moving down in here. But I feel like now they're kind of, because we were up here. Remember, I just put all these all these ones here. I almost feel like they're trying to move up into here too, though, now. But, you know, we got rid of some of these back ones. We're just kind of following them through. Because right now it's showing that there's, you know, decent crab just right through here. This could be like the front of the pack too, or it's like some of the bigger ones. I'm not sure if we can get another one out, right? Well, maybe we can at this very end here. So far, we're not looking too terrible up here, though. I might even keep running it out a little bit more here. Go like a little bit farther up, maybe. Unless the numbers just stop right here. If they stop, then we'll just stop dropping. But right in here, these might be some really big ones. Mikhail leveled up again. That's good because he's resting. No, he's not. He's on the crate now. Yeah, he's crushing actually. He's level 178. Crane operating, he's a 13 now. That'll probably be our last one we're gonna set up here, because you see the numbers are stopping there. So they're definitely not there again, but we are gonna go here, set there and there, and we'll do that. And then we're gonna drop all the way back through here again like that. We should have some pretty good numbers here. So, oops, I keep doing that. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, autopilot, make sure that's engaged, but we want to be like at 9, right? It was a good speed. So we'll drop a bunch through here. I know we're gonna have some better numbers coming through here, so we'll be dropping a bunch of gear. Man, the sun's going down again already. What time is it? I guess we did wait some time. Yeah. 4 o'clock almost. The boat is like almost right in my way here again. Yeah, we're just gonna start dropping. I know there's gonna be a bunch through here. Yeah, we should be getting a lot through here. I want this hooked up like on the joystick where I could operate all this stuff on the joystick, you know? So let me go up. Oh, I was all the way up already. This wheelhouse is huge. Yeah, usually I run this light off. See a little bit better out there with that light off, huh? Having the chair turned where I can see them better out there is kind of cool. Where I can look back and see if... I can't always see them back there, but I can see when like the crane and stuff is moving. Be cool if I had like a screen like right here where I could just watch what they're doing down there, or just, you know, I don't know, a screen anywhere, just right, big old screen or something right here on the dash where I can watch what they're doing down there. Looks like pretty good numbers down there. Look at that. You know, we are at 1,000, but we're gonna start getting on some pretty good stuff here. It's so dark out again already. Hey, what's up, Farm Beast? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. I'm glad you're able to stop by. Now we're on fishing North Atlantic, getting some snow crab and going. We're back on our pretty good numbers. Let's zoom in here and see. Oh yeah, we're on really good numbers here actually. We zoom in at 100 meters there, like right under the boat. We got schools of crab down there. So yeah, we're just resetting our 126 pots. We do have 289,000 pounds of snow crab on board now. We're just going to keep on stuffing the boat because we can hold 1,322,000 pounds. So we're just laying a bunch of gear. We're kind of repositioning our... Wow, there's a lot there. This is a good spot. Let me drop her on top of that, right? There we go. Set that one right there. But yeah, we have been going this direction, back and forth this way, but now we're going... These are kind of some prospect pots up through here, new grounds that we haven't fished on yet. Trying to figure out where the crabs are going, but up through here we started to get some good numbers, but we're just going to be working back and forth through this way until our pots are all dropped. This is pot 23 coming up here. You're riding the struggle bus? That's not good. Hopefully nothing too serious. And numbers through here aren't the best. That was a good spot right there. 20, 21, right through there. We'll zoom back out to 1,000. See that how they were kind of up on this little area here, but then we're back into this spot and it's like kind of that gap there on the sonar. They might be all holding up down in this bottom part here. Once we get like closer back into here, we'll be back on better numbers again too, right there. When it starts to have that elevation change though, kind of has that what's it called, like in like tiers, you know? It's like what, like steps almost, right? They sit on the steps. Gaming related? Okay. Well, that's good. If it's just gaming related, that's fine. If it's like real life stuff, then it's different, you know? Real life stuff hits different. Yeah, we have all these pots still to get off. Which is quite a bit. It's crazy how much we can hold down this boat. Can't get your buck saw to connect to your loader. Which, are you playing with FDR stuff? What do you mean by your buck saw? And I was streaming last night on Forestry Empire there, and I was doing some forwarding. You missed that one. Well, you guys don't know Farm Beast does that kind of stuff or has done that kind of stuff in real life. See, I had to forward out like 150 freaking trees to get one truckload. It was some work. So we could drop another, what, 1 or 2 before we hit our mark down here. Numbers right through here are starting to pick up quite a bit. Let's see what we got. Zoom in a little bit here. It's actually a pretty good spot right here. Oh yeah, let me set right here. What kind of fish is that? Oh, haddock. Thought maybe it was a cod. You know, find some good cod grounds, right? We can go cod fishing. I almost wouldn't mind getting back into doing some lobsters though. Check that, you know, kind of switch that up. We'd have to get rid of some workers though. You know, I'll keep all my main people around, but everybody else will kind of have to go for a bit. Hire them back on when we get back on the big boat again, but yeah, it'd be kind of fun. See, our mark is there. Numbers dropped off like crazy though. Let's go ahead and let's see, we'll set it here and here like that. And then we'll run back up here again like that. Autopilot's going. I'll zoom out to 1,000. See what we got right through here. Should be pretty good though. We're like right back into our kind of our grounds that we've been hitting, you know. I'll just start dropping gear here. I was using the oh, what is it? Is it Timber Pro, I think? Whatever one the FDR has on his stuff. Yeah, Timber Pro forwarder. Yeah, I think that's the one that he has, right? Yeah, it went pretty good though. On 22, like the physics of the logs are a lot better on 22 still. 25's not bad, but like the way everything kind of lays together on 22 is still better. How you say that? Fanko Bucksaw? Yeah, I haven't heard of that. Is that on 22 or what do you play it on 25? Yeah, we got some pretty good numbers here. I'm gonna zoom in and see what we actually have down there. I usually like to have it like this when I'm setting gear, especially if I know that they're down there and I'm not like, all right, where are they at? When I know they're going to be down there somewhere, I like to zoom all the way in. That way we really know like the best spots. You know, like right here, we got 4 down there. If we're at 100 meters and we see 10 or more down there lying across the bottom at 100, you know, we're sitting on really good stuff. Oh, he's a modder? Yeah, and on 25. Okay, cool. See this 4 down there at 100. Pretty good. 5. Solid. When you see it like that at 100, that's solid numbers. It doesn't look like a lot when you're zoomed in like this, but it really is. Because 1,000 meters, that's a big chunk of space that you're scanning. Or 100, it's still like you're not right on it, but when you see them stacking up, you know, like that right there under the boat, that means you're pretty well on them. Like right here is a pretty good spot. See how's our people's doing. Pretty good. I might actually swap. I wanted him to get a rest here for a bit. Swap him onto there. We'll rest this guy back up again. And we'll throw him on that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good spot too. Look how many you're stacking up down there now. Was that 7 across the bottom there at 100? That's really good. So I said when we're hitting like 10 across the bottom, that's like the best spot. Dang, it's so dark out now. Yeah, we're gonna run up here. Looks like we could probably go maybe 44 pots or so could go here. But yeah, we're just gonna keep on working back and forth. Working down these kind of steps, I'm calling them, you know. I hope we're gonna be able to find where they're really hiding. Have more consistent runs of them, you know, instead of like hit and miss the whole way through. Like right here, numbers are down. We're off them just a bit. Oh, there's actually a nice little chunk. I'm gonna zoom out just a bit to kind of see. But yeah, see how it's kind of spotty right here. We're still gonna be setting gear though. Just getting all these pots off board, off deck. Yeah, we're at 1,100 meters. Numbers at 1,100 aren't too bad, but watch, once we go to like 1,400 meters, I think we're going to be seeing even more. I feel like that's kind of right where they were sitting the most. But these might be like the big ones that are right in here, though. Heck yeah, Kansas boy. Oh, I appreciate you, buddy. Got 11 people here watching. Average view duration is pretty good today. Views are always down on this. I'm not really too worried about how any of this stream turns out, to be honest. I want the stream to be good, quality of the stream to be decent. But the numbers on this one, I don't care. This one's just for us hanging out, having fun. Some people just get so worked up of like how the views and all the viewers and whatever. Like this one, I don't really care. In the long run, I get like a lot of people watching on the replay, so thank you everybody watching on the replay on any of this Fishing North Atlantic stuff. But it's just a fun one to play. I enjoy doing this daytime stream with you guys on the weekends, and then doing our regular FS thing, in the evening normal. Yeah, I just like it, so hopefully down the line in the future, when a new one of these games comes out, we could jump right back in and be like do the fishing thing again, but I really enjoy this. It's kind of, we'll be doing more different simulator games, on this channel throughout the line. So, switching games and doing different stuff in different times. It's not, it doesn't work for everybody. So it is what it is. Yeah, it's just one of those games, one of those streams that I just like to chill, and whatever the result is, it is what it is, and I'm having fun regardless. So the fact that you guys all come and hang out too is just that much better. And fishing's fun, right? You like fishing? All right, so autopilot's gone now, so we're gonna go. Let's see, zoom in just a bit here. We're gonna go here, and here, and then drop us back down again, not like that. We'll run just a little bit past like that, and autopilot at 9. And going through here, we should start seeing some pretty good numbers again. We've got 42 pots dropped so far. But yeah, we'll just keep working this area all the way until we don't have any more pots left. All right, autopilot's going. Pot is ready. Let's go ahead and just start setting right now. We know it's gonna be some stuff. You're chilling. Are you like actually cold? Are you chilling and also cold? Or are you just chilling and chilling? Chilling like a villain. Where's villain? Hey, what's up, Samuel, buddy? How you doing? Have you been here the whole time? He comes in with some game spam. Samuel bot. What's up, buddy? Yeah, 250. That's looking really solid. Let me zoom into 100. What's this looking like? That's looking really good right through here, actually. Oh man, this is a sweet spot right here. Remember that 40, 45, pot 45, 44, 45. Should have some pretty good numbers through here. Come on, let me set. Yeah, like 44. That spot's gonna be a good spot, I think. Yeah, we're at like 1,200 meters now. Getting a little bit deeper down through here. That's pretty good numbers there at 100. Actually solid. If you see them just like that across the bottom, you know you're on pretty good stuff. I just want to keep seeing numbers like that across the bottom. Let's zoom out to 1,000 here and see what it looks like. See, that's kind of like a shelf, right? You can really kind of see the steps now. It goes boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you can really kind of see it. So maybe the angle that we're dropping at still isn't quite, because so like right now, you kind of think about that. Right now we're going lower and lower, right? So we're going lower and lower that way. Maybe we actually kind of want to be across this direction. Kind of a weird spot because it seems like it's shallower here, so it'll drop down this way, but right now we're also dropping lower. So we almost, I don't know, almost how we were going this way. We almost want to go this direction, like straight across. Instead of going this way or this way, we almost just want to go, I don't know, it's tricky because we were going up on that left side, we were going up there as well. But numbers here are looking awesome. Let's zoom back into 100 here. Wow, that was actually an amazing spot back there we just went over. Holy crap. Like that was the spot right there, jeez. Remember that 46, 47? This whole stretch through here is pretty good. I should have had these a little bit closer together. Boom, that's big numbers there. Look at that. You let me sit on top of that one? Yeah, this whole stretch through here is there's some good ones. I hope we're gonna be smashing on them. I'm gonna try to get my next string to be closer together because the spread between here and here is it's pretty far. Really, we should have had this string like in here. So the next one I'm gonna try to run it closer. It's just when they kind of curve a little bit, they're not always straight. Sometimes it's hard to put them super close. Like right through here, we're getting quite a big break. So the numbers right here are actually pretty crappy. Still setting though. Yeah, we have a lot of pots still to get off deck here, so we're just gonna keep on dropping. Yeah, like 40, 49, 50. Probably won't be that high in numbers there. Samuel bot be botting. He said, yeah, I would play this. Yeah, this game's fun, huh? sometimes streaming gets a little slow just because like it takes time to do everything. So creating content in this game it'd be better. It's a better game to like edit and or have time lapse or a combination of all that stuff, or like, you know, being able to like pass time, like, all right, that's all done, and like, you know, continue on with the next thing. You know, you get more progression, but like the game takes time regardless. So streaming it and doing the thing, if you can stream this game, you can play this game no problem, right? Because sometimes the streaming part is a little slow. So if you can stream this, then you got to figure it out. Numbers are looking a little low here. What do we got? It's kind of dwindling down here on this tail end. Hopefully we get a nice little chunk coming up here. But we are, you know, we are up in here more, so when we start getting down here, if it is lower, then we know. But we'll just keep setting until we get down here. Yeah, smoke him if you got him. 13 people here watching. What's up, everybody? Everybody. Numbers through here aren't terrible. Yeah, we're at 1,300 meters. On this next pass here, I'm going to try to get us a little bit closer to this last string. Yeah, numbers through here actually aren't looking too bad at all. See if I can't get like a couple more pots dropped down through here. We already dropped 53 of them. Numbers down here actually looking a lot better than I thought they would. Well, let me drop that one. There we go. Be nice if we could still get one more drop before our marker runs out down here. Numbers are kind of getting lower there, but let's see, let's get one more lucky number 55 here in the end. And we'll spin us back around. Yeah, I'm gonna try to drop this next string a lot closer. Hopefully it's not too close, because that can also cause some issues. Come on, let me drop this 55. There we go. All right, so this, do that and that. Hopefully that's a good spot. Oh, we didn't drop it off yet. Now we're good. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll try and set a lot. Hopefully it's not too close, but you know, like I said, we almost could have had one more in the middle of these. So 9, I usually disengage this and then re-engage it, make sure it's going. Because sometimes it won't be going. Oh yeah, hopefully the other pots aren't too close, man. It's so dang dark. What time is it? It's like 11. No, it's was that 9 o'clock? 2100 hours. So yeah, we'll know in just a minute. She's baiting the pot now. And hopefully we can drop here. Looks like we can. We're not too close. And I want to zoom back in here to 100. That's a nice little ball of crab at 100. And we're at 1,300 meters, almost 1,400. We should see some really good numbers through here. Let's see. Especially when we get more in the middle of the pack. Samuel, why are you like this? It's that Mississippi water they be drinking out there, you know? It's not true. I know people from Mississippi, and none of them are like that. He's special. He's a special one. Yeah, pretty good numbers there. Watch when we start getting back in the middle of this though. I'm trying to see some like massive numbers. That's not bad though. 100, seeing a few down like that, a few schools like that. Solid. This is solid numbers down here. It doesn't seem like it. If you zoom out to 1,000, you know, there's a bunch of crabs down there. Watch when we start getting into the hot spot though, it's going to be loaded at 1,000. Which I think will be right in here next to like 48, 47, like right in here. This area, I bet it's going to be a really good spot. Come on, don't make me a liar. We're coming up on that spot. Like the numbers are looking, they're okay. This is at 100. But if my theory is correct on where these things are kind of living right now, the numbers here at 100 should be like in the next like couple pots here. They should be looking, the numbers should be looking super good. Like coming up, like in like this next like couple pots, we should really be hitting them pretty good. There's 4 across the bottom down there though. It's just really good at 100. Man, yeah, look at that. Oh, that's a good chunk of them right there. That's like 5 or 6 in one pile at 100. You don't really see that very often. Or like that, there's 10 across the bottom there, but they're in like big chunks. That's some of the best numbers we've seen in quite a while. So let's get up here by like 48, 47 up that way. And if my theory is correct, they should be, that's how it should look right there too. So like coming up right here, our numbers should be looking pretty hot. Some pretty good numbers though there. Let's just see when we get up here by these. It looks really good though, right? Boom, damn, look at all those, see? Just like I said, but like next to 48. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of them at 100 there. But if you know, this should be a really good spot, right? Like right here. There's like 10 across the bottom. Look at all those. So my theory of where they're kind of sitting is not, you know, it's about right. It's where I think they are. Is where they are right now. So we'll just keep on setting. And then again, it's like the shelf, like the, let's see, let's zoom out to 1,000 here and let's see how, like the elevation change here, and then there's a break. So it's just like they're like steps. That's how I see it. That's how it feels. But even through here, look at that. There's like, that's like 10 across the bottom. Maybe not quite. Maybe 8 across the bottom. Still huge numbers right there. Like even like that, that's like ideal. If you saw that all the time, you definitely have some crabs, that's for sure. But in a good way, in a good way. I got 14 people here watching. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you guys watching me catch crabs. Yeah, we're on some good numbers here. We're just setting all over gear. We're just number 65 pot out of 126 that we're dropping right now. Yeah, we still, that's a lot better spacing, right? I'm just gonna keep having that spacing between, because this spacing here is kind of, you take a lot of space. And if you're on them, you want to be all the way on them. What's up, Timbo? How you doing, buddy? All right, we're getting crabs. What's up? Yeah, but in a good way. In a good way, Timbo. You don't want to get crabs in a bad way. Oh, that's a good spot. Let me drop. Zoom out to 1,000 here. Yeah, look how many's down there at 1,000. Oh, down there's loaded right now. We're at we're going upwards right now. We're at like almost 1,200 meters. We're working our way back up. So the elevation does go higher over here. It's kind of like a bowl kind of shape. It's like, doesn't just go down the steps. It's like a lower area, then it kind of goes back up again. So trying to find this, the step is like in a curve, you know. That's how, if we ran our strings in a curve pattern, we'd probably be able to find right where the step is the best, right? But we're kind of going over the step, but we're still kind of hitting a different area as well. Samuel has OCD, I think, when it comes to the NFL. Name game of this game? It's the same fishing game I've been playing. Fishing North Atlantic. Pretty sure it's in the is it in the title? Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Still pretty good numbers up through here. I might even might run us up here a little bit past this. Unless the numbers just stop, then we'll turn around. I wouldn't miss you catching crabs for anything in the world. That's so funny. See, pretty good numbers yet, way up here too. So I'm glad we're kind of running this direction, because been kind of limited on. See, if we go this way, we could like check out here and check out here, right? But running, we only go so far down here. So being able to run out until we stop seeing them, it's like a good way to test the other direction, if that makes sense. It's like right now is some really, really good ones up here. I might just keep running up this way until we stop seeing them, you know? I had no idea they were up this far. Yeah, the numbers here are looking fantastic. I'm just gonna keep running this way until it stops. Let's see how they look at 100. Yeah, a couple. Oh, look, it's stopping right now. So I think 70 is where that one's gonna be at. Well, now we know. We could go up a little bit past. So let's do that and that. And then see how they kind of curve a little bit. That's why we got to be enough distance away. Let's go ahead and run right about like that. And disengage this and re-engage and get us back on. PS5? No, not PS. Well, I don't know if it's on PS5, but you know I'm on PC. Play on the same thing I always play on. Yeah, I don't know if this is on console, actually. I'm just gonna start dropping them here. The ground kind of changed, it's kind of weird here. Let's see, let me zoom into... Yeah, they're pretty good down there. Let's zoom into 100, let's find our hot spot again. Which is gonna be like down by... what, pot 65, 66, right in that range if the numbers are big there again. I know, silly kid, huh? Let's see the distance between these, but we kind of curve here. See, like that one, kind of how it goes from being pretty close here, then this one curves way out, or this one needs to go from like the distance here. So I wish we were able to curve it out the same, but sometimes it would just kind of get blown around weird, even though we're on autopilot. So yeah, I think coming up here in the next like few pots, we should start seeing some really good numbers again. Think of the irony, the Buffalo Bills versus the Chiefs. Yeah, the Indians, yeah. The Bills versus the Indians. And nothing a quick Google search can't help you figure out there, Samuel. For sure. He thinks I'm Google or something. He asks me all the questions. Name game? It's in the description. Time streaming? Same time as we always do. So yeah, our string is kind of far, but if that one string wasn't curved like it is and was more in the middle, we would be kind of sitting in a good spot. Seeing 4 on the screen there, it's okay. Numbers. There's 5 on the screen. If my theory's correct, we should start seeing some really good numbers like right through here. Like that. That's a pretty good little chunk there. So I kind of know where they're sitting now. And I can set curved strings. You just gotta like set marker, 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 marker as you go, but then when you're picking the pots up, it makes it harder to do that. Because the way they're kind of sitting through here right now is it kind of does one of these. It kind of curves like this, the way that they're kind of sitting, because right through here is good numbers. But there was some spots that I was finding that were like in the middle of the pack here that were like really good. Yeah, look at the distance between those, kind of sucks. Yeah, this will be number 76 dropping now. It's pretty good. We're getting kind of through pretty quick. They'll always be the Redskins, yeah. I haven't really been following football the past handful of years. I don't watch like I used to. Oh, they want it? The logo? You said it was their team? Oh, I better be dropping these. That one's kind of out there by itself. But see, once we get like our string, this string looks like it's pretty straight compared to that last one. So this next one, we'll be able to get it closer. Let's see, we'll drop 80, maybe 83 or something will end up being down here. So probably just a few more runs and we'll get all of our gear dropped. You haven't watched a snap in 3 or 4 years? Man, me either. Some pretty good numbers here. Let me zoom in. See, we're at like 1400 now. That's pretty good stuff right there below us right now. C4. In that one spot though, what was it, like over 10 in one spot? There's 5 in one. Well, lucky number 80. It was even natives that wanted the name change. Yeah, go figure. I'm not surprised. Couple all stacked together right there. Couple more stacked together. There's 5 right there. It's a pretty good spot. See if it keeps going good. That's pretty good right there. I was like 6 or 7 in one spot there by 81. Yeah, we might be going past this marker too, unless they just die off pretty quick. You do like watching the old big hits, awesome runs, and Hail Marys? Oh yeah. Yeah, all that stuff's really good. I still haven't watched any of that in a long time either. I used to like watching football. I still do. Like, football's awesome. I like sports. It's just like finding, like, I don't know. I could find the time to do it, but I choose to do other stuff instead of that. If I do watch sports, the sport I do like to watch is disc golf. That's actually that's my thing. My arms are not as good as they used to be. My shoulder's bad. My elbow's bad. So it's like throwing, because I throw a lot of sidearm. It's really bad on my arm, like my elbow and my shoulder. So last time I played, actually, I was down in LA. And I was like, all right, cool. I haven't played in a while. I'm just going to do it. I threw it pretty good, you know, but just like the next day, my elbow and my shoulder was just like the ball of my shoulder and like back in my shoulder blade and all that's been kind of tore up again since then. So 84 is where we're going to drop it. But yeah, the sport itself, I've been following the players in that sport for a long time. Cool sport too, because a lot of the players get to play for a lot of years, and I've been following them because like the sport's like back when I started playing, which was like, you know, 13 or 14 years ago probably now. We didn't really have all the footage of it. It wasn't really on YouTube but like go back like a decade ago and look at the footage from disc golf. It's terrible compared to how it is now. Now it's just all really good. But following along, I've been watching a lot of the players for a lot of years, so like hopefully those aren't too close. Maybe we'll curve away from that. We'll find out, right? Dang it, I keep doing that. Get rid of that one. Gotta use your right button. The left one will push it, and this one can like drag you around. So let's disengage the autopilot, re-engage. Oh, of course I didn't. Let's get rid of that again, actually, because I didn't move the boat. Now we're good. And now this, we go up here like that. And now we should be good. And then we'll start just dropping right here as soon as we get to it. Oh yeah, NASCAR. I used to like watching NASCAR too. I like races. I like all kinds of stuff like that, sports and racing and all that American type stuff, you know? Doesn't have to be American, but a lot of the American racing is where it's at. I don't know. I like racing all over, I guess, really. Doesn't have to be American. Like watching, like, you know, the Indy cars, NASCAR, any of that kind of stuff. I like watching all that stuff. Even the smaller races. Drag races are fun. I used to work at the racetrack here for a lot of years, so I've been around racing for a lot of times. I used to work for the city of Portland, and we were like Parks and Rec, but I worked at the racetrack, and then from there I worked at the Christmas light show out there for a long time. But during the time when I worked for the city, that's all it was races, taking care of the track, painting, fixing stuff, maintenance, a lot of mowing grass and fixing like irrigation pipes and stuff like that. We had all kinds of stuff to do. But when the race events came, we were the ones that were like taking care of stuff, or, you know, behind the scenes on running all the races and stuff. So we saw some pretty cool events. You know, we watched 2 games, the Civil War game in Oregon and the Army-Navy game. Heck yeah. With some pretty good chunks of grab coming right up through here. Let's see that on the 100. As soon as Dale hit the wall, you knew NASCAR was going to hell. Yeah, it's just not like what it used to be. That's all, you know. Still, the racing part of it's fun. Get serious pole in NASCAR. Yeah, he was just around forever. Oh, probably should be setting this right here. I was getting distracted. I'm like, all right, where's my numbers? We should be coming up on those big numbers the next like pot or so we should see, but there's what, 5, 6. Oh, there's a nice chunk there. See, big numbers there. Well, let me set a pot right there. I guess that 88 was in a pretty good spot. You like F1 racing, but still overseas? Yeah, for sure. Like I said, it's all good. It doesn't have to be American, but American type of stuff is, look at that chunk. That's maybe one of the better chunks I've ever seen, really. Was that 5 or 6 in one little chunk that we're sitting around top of that guy? Said the league for NFL wrecked everything. Yeah, it sucks. So I stopped watching. Even 4 like that lined up at 100. Let's say 4 or 5. Yeah, even a bit like that. There's 6, 7. 7 at one spot is pretty good. So where they're kind of sitting is like right in this area here is where I see like the best numbers so far. But that one a second ago was like 5 or 6 all in one pile. Like you barely ever see it like that. And the numbers got kind of low here again. But we're still going to keep pushing through and getting all of this stuff set. But I think that will be the end of this stream right here. We're just going to keep on laying out our gear, getting all the stuff going. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all being on. It's got some stuff I got to do until we stream again later tonight. Back on the farm sim stuff. Almost at the FS crew thing. But yeah, back doing the same thing we always do, but we're probably doing digging. I think we're going to jump on there and do some digging on No Man's Land. So hopefully you guys can all come back and enjoy that stream as well with me. So thanks a lot, everybody. We got 12 people still watching through all this. Good view duration. Appreciate you guys all hanging out and just enjoying the day with me. So see you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot, everybody. Peace out.